Hello, my name is Leah and I work on the Language Assistance team at the British Council. I'm delighted to speak to you today about the opportunity of hosting a modern language assistant in Scotland for the 26-27 academic year. We have decided to produce a short video to speak about the key factors of hosting an assistant. Over the next few minutes, we'll talk through how the programme works, the benefits to your pupils, and what support you can expect from us throughout the process. Any further information you can find on our website, or if you have any further questions, you can attend one of our drop-in sessions in March or April, or contact us via email. Whether you're exploring the idea for the first time or looking to host again, we're here to guide you and make the process as smooth and rewarding as possible. On this side, we'll look at more about how the programme works and what benefits a language assistant can bring to your classroom. We work with 11 different partner organisations across the world to allocate assistants to schools in Scotland to assist in the teaching of French, German, Spanish, Italian and Mandarin Chinese. Language assistants can transform language teaching by working with teachers or independently with small groups to improve students' linguistic ability and to raise cultural awareness. They support learning through conversations, songs, games, and engaging activities that make language lessons more dynamic and enjoyable. They also can help students to prepare for oral examinations, strengthen pronunciation and intonation skills, and also build pupils' confidence in expressing themselves. By introducing authentic cultural insights, they inspire students to develop an international outlook and understand more about the world beyond their own environment. Modern language assistants can also contribute creatively outside of the classroom. They can do this by running clubs, cultural projects, or cross-curricular activities that enrich the wider school experience. They may even teach remotely or support multiple institutions, offering flexible support through virtual conversation classes, audio recordings, cultural videos, and interactive language tasks. Ultimately, hosting as an assistant helps students build cultural capital, deepen engagement with languages, and opens up meaningful opportunities for global learning, making your classrooms livelier, richer, and more internationally connected. On this slide, we break down the key financial considerations involved in employing a modern language assistant. A modern language assistant, or MLA, can be hosted either on a long post of 8 months or a short post of up to 6 months. I like to place particular emphasis on the short post options, as these are often the most flexible and cost-effective choices for schools. For modern language assistants, the short post lasts up to 6 months and has a total indicative cost of around £6,800. This makes it significantly more affordable than the long post because the immigration health surcharge does not apply for placements under 6 months. For Chinese language assistants, the 6 month post is unfortunately not an option. However, we do offer a shorter post which runs for a minimum of 8 months and comes to approximately £6,400. Employing a CLA can be more cost effective for schools, as CLAs are paid at the national living wage, and this is because they receive a grant from our partner organisation, CLEC. One thing to note here is that the salary is still subject to increases in the national living wage, and that may take place in April 2027. Short posts can be a great option for institutions that want the benefits of a language assistant but need more flexibility. So this could be due to budget, timetable constraints, or simply wanting to trial the programme before committing to a longer placement in future years. I should also point out that the overall costs are indicative and can vary depending on the length of placement, the numbers of hours worked, and any employer contributions such as national insurance and pension. On top of the short post, another option to reduce costs is sharing an assistant with other schools in your area. A language assistant can be shared between up to 3 different schools, and in the case of French assistants, they can be shared between up to 6 primary schools. This flexibility helps schools maximise the benefits of having an assistant while distributing the costs. Even when multiple schools are involved, only one application is required for the assistant. The schools involved simply identify a lead institution which takes responsibility for the key administrative tasks, including issuing the offer letter, handling the visa reporting requirements, managing payroll, and acting as the main point of contact for the assistant throughout the placement. Another important point is that if the assistant works at more than one school on the same day, travel expenses between institutions must be covered. This ensures that the assistant is not personally covering costs incurred as a result of the sharing arrangement. Finally, if you are interested in joining an existing sharing arrangement or finding schools nearby to collaborate with, you can complete an expression of interest to be added to the sharing arrangements map, which helps institutions connect and plan jointly. Overall, sharing arrangements offer a practical, cost-effective and collaborative way to bring the benefits of a language assistant to multiple host institutions. Once you have submitted your application, this slide gives you a key overview of the process for 26-27. Applications have opened on the 25th of February and will remain open right until the 30th of April or the 1st of April for Chinese language assistants. In early May, hosts will then receive an email confirming that their application has been received. During May, hosts will then also be invited to an information webinar, and this is when we will begin our matching process with our overseas partner organisations. By the 19th of June, hosts will receive their assistance dossier and should make their contact with their MLA by the 10th of July. Between June and July, hosts issue the offer letter, which allows assistants to begin their visa process. From July to September, assistants apply for their visas and hosts keep in touch with their MLAs to support pre-arrival arrangements. Assistants also receive induction materials from the British Council and attend pre-arrival webinars between August and October. Finally, between August and November, depending on the length of the post, hosts complete arrival procedures, including right-to-work checks and any UK criminal record checks. In early December, hosts receive a check-in email with any further guidance. This timeline helps ensure a smooth and well-supported transition from application to arrival. At the British Council, we play a key role in selecting suitable candidates, managing visa sponsorship, and supporting both hosts and assistants with administrative and pastoral matters. We're available all year round to answer questions and help ensure placements run smoothly, and importantly, there are no programme fees involved for institutions taking part in the programme. Hosts will receive a wide range of resources, including the MLA booklet, template documents, and who's to contact guides, all designed to make the process easier. In addition, we deliver pre-arrival webinars for modern language assistants, and cultural institutions also deliver induction support, helping assistants settle in and prepare for their role. Throughout the placement, the language assistance team also provides ongoing resources from the moment a school applies all the way to the end of the assistant's stay. We also support visa sponsorship and provide step-by-step instructions for the application process, ensuring both hosts and assistants feel confident and well supported at every stage. Finally, if you're interested in hearing more about hosting the assistant, we have some next steps on this slide. If any questions come up after today's session, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our inbox is open from Monday to Friday, UK office hours, and we're more than happy to help you navigate the process, the application form, or any other questions you might have. We also would like to invite you to join us for one of our drop-in sessions taking place on Wednesday the 18th of March and Wednesday the 22nd of April. These are spaces where you can speak to us directly, get clarification on any part of the programme, and also hear guidance tailored to your institution's needs. You can book a slot at any time on these days using the link on our website. And finally, when you're ready, remember to submit your application by the 30th of April. This is so we can include your school in this year's matching and allocation cycle. Thank you again for joining us, and we really look forward to hearing from you.